My name is Edward Dudley Jr. I am a summer resident of Sag Harbor Hills since 1954 and a full-time resident since 2003. Let's preserve our history, and this video is for our grandchildren.
Hi, my name is Ralph Dawson. I'm a Sag Harbor Hills community homeowner. I built a house here in 1982, and I've loved it ever since. One of the things that has always been with us, though, is we have to deal with developers. Developers don't understand, or some developers don't understand the importance of this community. They don't understand that 75 years ago, some visionary people decided to get together and to form a community out here, more than 100 miles from where most of them lived. They put their financial resources into building a community where African Americans can feel safe and have fun and have a good time at a time when they did this, when other communities were not welcoming of them. We have successfully taken on those developers. We continue to strengthen and grow our community. But we are an Afrocentric community that has allowed generations of African American kids to grow up free and easy, enjoying themselves in the summer. We have been vigilant in maintaining our community, and we're going to continue to maintain our community. So if you come here 25, 50, or 75 years from now, Sag Harbor Hills will still be here, will still be Afrocentric, and will still be a place where African American kids and others can enjoy the summer as they grow up.
I mean, we're here, it's the 75th anniversary, and you have the, I guess we're the mid-gen, maybe, right?
Yeah, we're the next gen.
We're the next
according
gen?
to the invitations.
Oh, okay.
Next generation of what? Because the kids are the future.
Sag Harbor
The kids are the future, so I guess that makes us next gen-ish.
I always loved Labor Day, doing the races, running the races, our choreographed dances that we would practice the whole summer leading up to Labor Day. That was always a good time.
I know Jordan well.
I used to collect ribbons. I used to feel like second to last.
For context, the green ribbons were, if you didn't get a medal, they would give it out to all, you know.
Participation trophies.
Participation
That's
of
what
ribbons.
they say about our generation in general, right?
I think that, especially in times like this, it feels like a refuge.
A lot of us are not going back to predominantly Black and African American communities back in the city, so it's nice that, especially coming to a majority white population and having this little section of historically Black communities and places where we've grown, and you know that the neighbors are likely going to be Black and you knew your grandparents or your parents and grew up with them. Like, it's just all very family and communal, and it feels like a very safe space.
Hello, I'm Carlton Holmes, and I'm here to talk about basketball in Sag Harbor Hills. The first tournament was in 1998, and we used to play the father-son games until we realized that the kids could actually beat us, and then we stopped playing with them. So, yeah, thanks again to the mothers, the fathers, and especially the kids. I mean, it wasn't a tournament without the kids.
It wouldn't have happened without Carlton Holmes. He was the leader and put it together.
He was the man.
He was the man.
I loved it.
Happy 75th!
To you all. Cheers. Another summer, 75th.
Another summer. Yeah. And one of the things that I remember about that summer was playing bid whist with some folks who were out here playing mean bid whist and a lot of.
When I was kind of proofreading my son's college essay, I noticed a line where he was talking about Sag Harbor, and he said, "Every parent is my parent."
I have loved Sag Harbor from the day that I walked on the beach and saw all of these beautiful children. But the song that goes, Sag Harbor is the place to be, enjoying life here by the sea. It has been a glorious life because of Sag Harbor.
our kids are so, they don't get here as much now, but it is such a special place in their hearts, all of our hearts. And
Yeah.
For my younger daughter, it's a huge cohort.
Oh, yeah.
So they just had an amazing time. And
I think there's we call it BR group and an AR group, a before the roads group and an after the roads group. We had as children the same experiences as our children had. You know, we rode our bicycles, we walked into town. Wednesday nights was movie night.
I just want to go back to why we're eating in the circle. What I really loved was the tradition of the ladies' circle on the beach, where you could come and just sit, relax, cross your legs, and go in the water. Although I was never one of those people, but I think I put a toe in or something like that. I always had an excuse. But I definitely did enjoy having our
Sisterhood. I think it's so important to pay homage to the ancestors.
Were ladies' chairs to the circle of sisterhood?
Yes. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Absolutely.
She didn't speak, but she's a doctor.
Happy 75th.
All right.
I'll put some chips out there.
My name is Eglin Simons. I go back into the 60s out here when, as a college student, the Qs used to come out here and run up and down this beach and do races. Came back here as an owner in 2003. Then we started playing cards, but the cards were long here before me. There was a game that the ladies played in, a couple of people played in for a nickel at a piece on a bet on Friday nights. I got into that game just to be nice. On the other hand, we have whist games. Whist games where we come in here, not just poker, but whist. But what's great about it is there's a time when everybody sits at a table and they just become people. They just become friends, spending time with each other. And something like that we hope our children will always do.
My name is Clotilde Stenson, and I've been a resident of Sag Harbor Hills for more than 50 years. I came to Sag Harbor Hills back in 1973 when my mother and I decided to buy a summer home. But I really was first introduced to Sag Harbor as a teenager because I was invited to a party that William Pickens III gave. It was a weekend party in Sag Harbor, and it was great fun. Sag Harbor has always been a very special place for me. It's a special place of contentment, of joy, of fun, of friendship, good, solid friendship. Sag Harbor is our happy place.
So, Linda, our grandfathers were friends 80, 75 years ago.
That's right.
So, how did they meet? Like in Sag Harbor? Do you know?
You know, that's interesting. I don't know the backstory of how they met, but I can make some guesses. But I believe the friendship with your grandfather may track back to being in the city. So my grandfather was living in the Bronx at the time when they bought, but he also was very active, come to find out later, in civil rights and voting rights.
Interesting.
Which
seemed to be a duty at that age.
Yeah, so exactly. It was probably a little bit of a cross to bear for those coming up. And he was one of the founding members of 100 Black Men, which may have been a little bit later.
I didn't know that. So the story I got is that my grandfather, William Pickens Jr., came out to Sag Harbor with other family members prior to 1950. And the story my father told was that he literally drove from town and followed a bulldozer down the block. I don't know if it was Beach or Harbor or one of them, to the house that it stands today, which was a model home.
My grandmother had a dinner bell that was probably this big.
It's still that big.
It's still wherever. It's probably still at the house, and it hung in the pantry. And when it was dinner time, she would ring the dinner bell, and we could hear it all the way down here at the beach.
Yeah, you could hear that dinner bell. So we are 3 or 4 generations, 5 generations here, and we're still here, 2025.
Hello, my name is Michael Bunton. We found a property in Sag Harbor Hills in 2019. We bought the old Parks property.
My name is Gail Anderson Bunton, and for me, the summers I look forward to just the quiet every summer. This is my happy place.
Hello, my name is Kim Parker. This is my daughter Kyoka and my son Johnny. We moved in the summer of 2024. As a native of Harlem, I was interested in Sag Harbor because of the community. I look forward to building new friendships and creating a lifestyle of memories.
I'm Leah Applewhite, my daughter Olivia Black. I am here as one of the newbies. I found this place in 2015 and I came here for that weekend and met a bunch of people and said, I'm going to put 2 coins together and figure this out.
I'm Kellen Benjamin. This is Royce Benjamin, and we are half of the Benjamins. Mom and sister at home, Jess and Royce. Jess and West. This is a legacy I look forward to passing down to the next generation. Hopefully there's after and after and after.
The Gen Z group is still developing over time. We all know each other, but we're also figuring out ways to be more connected and hang out with each other and continue a legacy. Whatever kind of new traditions that sprouts or whatever kind of event that we create for the 100th anniversary, we'll have that same love and excitement and care for each other that we will have in the 75th. Happy 75th anniversary.
I'm Megan North. I've been coming out to Sag Harbor since I was a baby. What I love about Sag Harbor, I have so many good memories, day trips, always at the beach, being in everyone's house and just having community.
I'm Judah Turnbull. I'm Megan. I've been coming out here since I was a baby. You know, being in the city, we're all kind of caught up in our own lives. We don't get the time to spend together, but being in Sag Harbor kind of forces us to be together, so I like that a lot.
Hello, my name is Barbara North Lightning, and my family has been in Sag Harbor since it started in Sag Harbor Hills in 1950. And Candy Morris and I go back 5 generations. Our grandmothers grew up on 139th Street. My mother, Edith Diggs North, was an avid tennis player, and her mentor was Lester Granger, who was B.B. Granger's great uncle. And he was an excellent tennis player. And he told my mother that they should build a house out here, and this new development was starting.
And my Uncle Lester and my father built these houses side by side in 1950, so I have been here that long.
I'm Candy Williams Morris, and I've been here since 1953. Thanks to the North family. As Barbara said, my father actually started the races that we have every Labor Day. And it's probably, 57? Yeah, in the mid-50s is when he started them.
Is that we have all gone separate ways as adults and have very different lives and lifestyles, but that core friendship is there.
And what's really fitting is that we're at B.B. Granger's house now, because when we were kids, this was the hangout house. So we were here all the time, just like we've been, today.
Partially because it was closest to the beach and there was a bathroom.
The other thing, sometimes friends will ask me, how can you stay in Sag Harbor every summer? Don't you get bored? Don't you get tired of it? And I said, no, how can you get tired of this? It's a beautiful place, plus the friendships and the sense of community. There's no place else I would rather be.
And I second it. No place else.
There are certain things that have really sustained through the years that are still happening. The block party being one that started in the early 50s. It has evolved into something completely different, but we still have the block party. Mm-hmm. We have the 4th of July party. We have a long history of everybody being on the beach, of watching out for each other's children, which is one of the really special things about being here, is that there are lots of aunties who look out for all of the children, so that you're always comfortable knowing that no matter where your child goes, somebody will be sure that they're okay.
I think my favorite memory is when me and my friends took the sailboat out into the bay.
Oh, that's the best. We love the bay.
Yeah, we do.
Of course, the best. Mama, do you know what your favorite memory is? What do you like to do in Sag Harbor?
The beach.
The beach! That's the best part. Isn't that the best part?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think your favorite part is?
You mean my favorite memory?
Oh, you're correcting me, as you should. Your favorite memory, your favorite part of Sag Harbor? Anything.
It was like a long time ago. I was 5 and I was running and it was kind of like a race and I beat my dad.
Yeah, you did! As you should.
Yeah.
Perfect. What about you, Mama?
I don't know my favorite memory, but my favorite part of Sag Harbor is how everyone's so kind.
That was a good one.
My favorite memory is probably the white parties.
Happy 7th